So that was part one whereby we use this just CST and the BizCard model. I just chose something simple. Why BizCard model? Because CST because we do CST already. And BizCard model, like I said, because I see it a lot in the continuation setup for quant. Excuse me, I have to drink tea. And then this is what I've been using or watching. So because of the session edge that was given. But I don't know if you're subscribing for Session Edge, but given Session Edge was like, so I came back to the States. I was like, wait a minute. If price breaks before 12:30, it says it will break both sides for 83%. So 83% of the time, I might not capture 96%, but 83% is great. It's glorious, and it says that would happen before 12. That's very good, and honestly, it does indeed. Really, there has been more breaks. This 96 indeed, 8 out of the 10 trades that I've won has been easily maybe 9. So I was like, all right, one, if price does not run towards the range I, so let's use this example here just to make things, we have to see it. So the market opens here and price runs up. So if price does not do that, in this instance it runs up. So let's look for a situation where price didn't just run up. I think, yeah. And this is where we then turn on session edge. I have 3 of them loaded. This first one is for the session edge, which is the same thing. It's for I want to know the AM levels of the range of the initial range itself. Do I use it? No. I just put it on my chart in case I see something in the future. So I prefer to have a data. So to come back here, I prefer to have a data that has it in it already, so that should I discover something new, I don't have to redo I can just come back to data and come and observe. But typically we do not need it, so let's close it. So this is it. The red one is from 9:30 or 10:30 to 12, which is or 11, and then the second one is from, because it says between this, so from here till here, price would break this range 83% of the time. From that to here, it would be 96% of the time. So let's put this on and let's put that on. All right. So what are we then doing? What was not my idea? If price does not run, so if price doesn't, so we're in the premium. At the end of the day, the direction is divided by premium discount, because that's what the data said. All right. So price would run. But if price doesn't run, then let's use the same thing that I'm using. So let me put in new things. Let me just use new data or new stuff, but the same style of trading. Where do you want to buy? We're opening a premium. All right, that means we want to buy. Then I want to buy at the M level, M plus level, like we do normally. If it's not at the M plus level, I can't do anything. But at this M plus level, it could be now at this level, it could be a Gandalf. Of course, it's above it. It could be a CST in this instance when it comes back above it. It could be anything. But first, when it takes it, I want to buy. And this way. I guess that was the loss this week. This week, but it doesn't matter. What I not just know that, actually, no, forget about what I'm saying. What I just know is that at this level, it could be type 1, it could be type 2, it could be CST, but I will do nothing unless we get here. However, if prices run directly, so in the previous day, which is something that happens a lot or not, yes. So number 2, if price just does this, it comes and just runs. So this was a stop, and there was no, unless you were buying previously, it just kept running without you. All right, price didn't come here. Okay, and if price just runs directly to its entry, fair enough. Then, and this is an instance whereby this should not have been a short, even though it was closing below this. So there was clash of ideas. It should have been a long. I will show you why. If price runs in one direction, all of a sudden, I'm saying that this break will happen again. We'll break this high. I know it's not the data. This already works, so this has broken. But I'm not saying like if we didn't get an entry, like of course price broke it and came back and then gave another entry. I believe that the best entry, next best entry, if price runs directly to target, is to come back to the, I call this the 4 p.m., but that means the bigger range. The price come to this hand, give you something you know, and price will run up. And in this instance, it ran. Of course, I will not take this trade because it's overnight, but that's it. Additionally, I then said, so only applicable, because sometimes also if price, let's say price didn't run up and price is just here and is ranging above the hem level, sometimes I can say, oh, this is close enough, let me buy this. So let me buy this. That's CSD, and let me put my stop here, and then this happens. So I was like, if price is ranging above the M level and it's not touching it, because this is just statistical level, someone might use a smaller look back and it touches it. Then at 10:30, 1 hour, if we are just ranging above this M level at 1 hour, then buy it or just trust it. So there was one. Additionally, what are my settings? Because this data was collected for over 10 years, so I used 250 look back. Why? This is a session, so it looks at from year to year for the last 540 rather. So this is unlike the other guy, Flexi, Shadow Flexi, that uses just the hour candles, the last 100-hour candles. This one uses the last occurrence of this range. Why did I get this 540 from? This data was gotten from 2014 to 2000 where is it again? So 2014 to 2024. That's then plus this, because we're in September, that's about 544 something weeks, but the difference is not much. I just put it at 540. You could do 500, it doesn't matter. But if this is for the last 540 weeks, this is the range. So that's why I used that. And these are the part of the things where I said I needed to make a video. So I use that sentence. So since this data is based on the last 10 years, without including this year, of course, but I could use 520 because that would be 52 weeks times 10. I could use that, but I just used 540 because why not? It doesn't matter. If I change it, you'll see that it changes actually, but the difference is not as big as. So let's see, of course, you see, it just makes it bigger. Like it expands it, and you see maybe just somewhere here, it's still the same range. Whatever is happening here is happening there. So I just like, it could be anything, but just to mimic the data to the best of my ability. And I'm not changing this like maybe every week, it's just there like that. So maybe I should even use 500 because it's a look back, but it doesn't matter. And so that was there. So I was like, all right. So now I'll look at that. And I was also tracking some other things, but to be honest, that's the most important. So if I remove this and then come back here to the data. So what I was like looking for, we can start. I was wondering, okay, did we run directly to the IBM range? So if let's use last week to just best, or maybe not best because we did not in most cases, and I can what is trying. So this was Monday. Did we run? So in this instance, did we run directly to the IBM range? No. Where did we open? Premium. So where, if maybe when, maybe this should be after actually. It should not be here because this is the last information. So did we, so on the second, where did we run right directly to the IBM? No. Where did we open? We opened in premium. Area for entry, if I open more, that means you want to buy at the 12 p.m. M level, so between this red one. So I believe that if it didn't run directly to this, price would break this level before 12 p.m. It did not instant, but so where do you want to buy? This is the M level. Yeah, I know it. But what happened? You can buy the 12, but if it's over in at 10:30, if you didn't have an entry, that's 1 hour after this window has opened. It happened here. See, then look for something to buy here. And there was a CST that happened after 10:30. Even if you didn't buy it, this is this type 1, not confirmed yet. This is a type 2 because there's no OP, there's no FEG confirms it, so you have to buy somewhere here or buy this because you don't believe it. It's CS in this and it's confirming this. There. Stop, because in real life I don't want to put it here. Maybe best case scenario over, but it doesn't matter, maybe here. Stop is there. Done. We move to the next thing. Where did we open? Yeah, did we run directly up? No. So we open in premium. I want to buy. You're waiting, you're tracking M level. This is the M level, M plus, because I can show you in this data. So M plus. All right, we tap the M plus. There was this little Gandalf there, but it doesn't matter. We tapped into the M plus with what? With a type 2. So this is a type 2. We 2-barred it, we CST it by TP. Done. I don't know if it's working all the time or not. M plus, even more confluence. We had Gandalf above. We tap into Gandalf, no CST. We tapped M plus. Very good. This is a type 2. CST this. Buy. Done. So, and then I was looking, did we tap? So in this other place, if you're looking, did we reach the 12 p.m. M? Because price can expand. 12 p.m. M minus is above it. So did we get here? Yes. Did we reach its other M? No. Just to get the other data so as to know, okay, when you have to take profit, move to B. This is just an additional data. In this instance, if we didn't run directly to the target, then it doesn't matter about 12 p.m.'s or M level because your target is the IBM level. But when we do not run, so that was on the 6th. Let's look on the 6th. One example. If you don't get in the first round, it's okay. So in this instance, this will have been maybe a loss, or maybe not so. We open in premium. This is the M level. So we want to buy. Price tanks into it, tanks into the black one, which is the 4 p.m. or 4 p.m. is just to make the last day. The 4 p.m. zone. Nothing happened. Run down. Nothing happened. Where are we going? We are going into. This was our. Is that Gandalf? Just to be sure that there is nothing there. That's Gandalf. We ran into Gandalf. Do not. This is the start of the expansion, or maybe here. This was the start of this expansion. Do not close below. If you close below this, it's invalidated. Normally, Wixit CSD, you buy this. Target is there. Target is there. Very wild that it didn't, because it's another Gandalf. Or the BizCard model price dumps into it CSD, but runs without you. Dumps into it again. You see continuation. When I was saying that you should not be a type 1, but CSD runs. But coming to the 6th Friday, what happened on Friday? We opened here on the 1 minute. What did we do? We ran directly to TP. That means I still believe price will come back here. According to the data, this price is done. But according to me, I believe price is coming back here. Okay. What do I want to do to engage price? I want to sell Where do you want to sell? At M minus. Yeah. I believe price will come back here and sell down. Price comes back, taps this CST. It's even good if there are other things inside, but nothing here. CST, if you're waiting for type 2, you're selling somewhere here. Your stop cannot be, even if your stop is down up here, takes you out. Fair enough. But like I said, clash of ideas usually happen. Whichever you can buy, you can edge yourself, but this is a working principle. Why? We already hit the target. What did I say? After we hit the target, if after we hit one end of the range, if we close above the EQ, price is going for the next target most times, so it gives you enough. You close above CST on, in this instance, you understand. But what am I going to do? This is just one loss. My stop is not there, but just assuming it's there, my stop would be maximum there. Lost. What are you going to do? Type 1, type 1, type 2, type 2, type 2. If you CST this guy and finish this guy, I'm selling this next CST after here. Yeah. So on the 6 should be 1 win, 1 loss. Because here I have a maximum of 2 trades on a loss. So loses, sell. And so it's like that. And sometimes, for example, on a day like this, we run directly to this. You see what I drew? This is our minus M11. Price might come back here and should tank. Price does not come. All right. This instance close above the 50% failed, but like I said, I don't know which is which. I don't have the data and it didn't present the data. So price didn't come back here, no entry. Of course, there's one more thing that I noticed is like if price can reverse, if at that, I don't know, it was just an arbitrary time. I was like, if at 12 o'clock, which I have here, at 12 o'clock you can, let's find an example, that one. What I mean, but this is not important. So price ran to this place. I believe price will go back to the M level and dump down. But at 12 p.m. we've not had it. So at 12 I can buy it back to the M level. But this is just, like I said, data. This was data gathering. But what matters most is the first example. What happens here? We've already closed, we've already come down here. I still believe price will touch this again. Like I said, no data because this is the end of it. This trade has finished here. According to this data has 1 year. But price comes back to the minus M session. Close of the day, I'm closing this. And let's find another 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. means that it does run. And you will see that you observe that we have that more. Run up. This is not valid. I hope I didn't put anything. Yeah, not valid. I just put that there to see if it was. So come back here. There was no entry. Okay. And you see that we have more. I don't know. This was just from maybe 2 months data, thereabout. And so this, I'm sorry, this has gone more. Comes back, price doesn't get there. We arrange to 10:30. Now went up. So at 10:30, what was that 10:30? Not adding. It was a win, but it happened before 10:30, so not it didn't. It turned up. I think this was a 10:30 candle somewhere here, so it won, but time this was just you are in at the time, but price had gone up here. But I felt I didn't have it up because not because this lost, but because price arranged a lot here and then went up. It's not like it ran directly up. So that was that one in this instance. Let's look at this. You see, unlike this place, price did not touch its M level before it was running up. So if price doesn't touch your M level or range above it for a while, price comes back. Yeah, I did a CST. Of course, you might even be like, yeah, don't buy this because it's just you can then apply even 2 bar like T1, T2, type 1, 2 bar, narratives and OB. You see that this loss happened and then it comes to give you an OB and then CST and down. This close below the midpoint. I don't know how many you can, your stop loss cannot be, I don't know, it's going to be big. Maybe even if you sold here, your stop is maybe somewhere here or it can't be there. So all this will have lost. That is almost 100 points stop, but eventually it's taken there. That's just for by the side. And this ended on the thanks. So let's look at what else happened this week. So today will have been a loss. Why? This is the open. Imagine, so you want to sell. What did price do? Instead of price just taking this out, it ran up here to the M level. Okay, I want to sell. What do I need? A CST. No CST, no CST. Then we go to the so this is M level for the 1030, and this is the M level for even the 12 o'clock. Price does what? Keeps running. Keeps running. So there was no CST at this 2 prime point. Above it, I'm doing nothing. Runs, it's this. Maybe these are the examples or times where you can trust the 50% because we have closed about it, but no, that's just conflicting because I saw that it won. We went up, do nothing. Now in this day, where will I engage price? We've already closed. So at 12 o'clock, I could sell. Where am I selling to? Towards here, because I believe price should return down here. So I could sell, but that's just by the side. There's no concrete data on it. So unless we close below this guy, so unless we do this, then do this. So until then, nothing. Yesterday, we ran directly up. All right, if we run directly up, what does that mean? Come back to this M level. I saw this yesterday. I was just pissed off seeing how price was bouncing and going up, but it did not, no trade. On the 11th, we ran directly without coming here. What did you do? You tapped this back. So we tapped here, tapped the M level, and ran to TP. Very painful because it was big and no entry. So there was no entry that I could have afforded myself to go into. So, no, there was an entry, no entry, but worked out. And this is the final one. Runs directly to it without touching the M level. Comes back here at this hour. I'm not leaving it overnight, but you see, touches it. So that's what I'm looking at. Like I said, it doesn't fulfill all the conditions, but I know that this data works. It's really big data. It's really true. But then, how do you anticipate it? How do I anticipate where? And then, if you say you just buy at or sell at open, this is too small to sell here because this is not worth it. Additionally, we have days whereby price can go far against you. I think we saw an example there whereby it was a sell or a buy, but price went maybe somewhere here. So imagine, so if you say you want to just buy at open or sell at open, price open there, and yet price still went up, but you had a drawdown of 38 points, so before going up 49. So yeah, that's my idea. I will share this. Please let me know if this makes sense to you or not, or if it's just conflicting.